I hit all of you guys for 4 wounds. And that is pretty much exactly where we're going to pick up. And once again, to set the scene, we had just escaped our peril of the cave collapsing after our successful fight against Sugan. We are in a maintenance shaft, so the man-made tunnel in between parts of the mining areas. And here we are with the surviving Rook clan Mandalorians, which there are 6, and Anra, as well as the 5 of you. You guys were having conversations about what you had all just experienced. When Anra seemingly lashed out with the Force. And I don't think that's one that you guys have ever experienced before. So here, it's effectively feels like needles have dug their way into the length of your spine, and it just radiates this heated pain pretty much instantaneously through your body, racking it with pain. It doesn't collapse any of you or anything like that, but it does certainly make you lock up. And you hear that same sort of reverb, sort of echo and blast off of Anra's words. And that's where we are going to pick up.
Ouch.
Does she stay there, or is she run storming off, or is she standing looking at us, as you know?
Well, before we start checks, I would say she is.
She looks surprised.
She is standing there, sort of chest heaving, hand outstretched, and she has been looking ragged and still does. Is that Taylor Swift?
Gwen Stefani.
Oh, it is Gwen
Yep,
Stefani.
bitch.
I
Ain't
can
no
tell
holla
that.
back, girl.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
So she did this on purpose?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Could I guess?
You certainly can, of course.
I think our DM said earlier this session he cannot get.
What is the guess skill? Or am I just...
Well, you tell me, what are you looking for, or at, or about?
I guess... Ooh. I don't really know how to... I mean, I know how to call on the Force, but I don't really know how to call on the Force. So, I don't really know what I'm
Can I
looking
say
for,
something?
actually.
You can, of course, say something.
Anra, you need to calm down.
That's a good one. That's an awesome thing to tell someone who's very upset.
I know that.
I'll glance over at the rest of the crew, who I assume also got hurt, and I'll take off the helmet so that I can, we can meet eyes.
Also, Timjen, real quick, make a charm check for me.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you.
And it is going to be a hard check with 1 red dice.
Can you add a sweetheart for a bonus die?
No.
Damn. Okay, so I only have one yellow. What happens if I flip a destiny point? Do I get a
You
green?
get a green, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Roll it again.
Oh yeah.
2 yellows, 2 reds, and a purple.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So, Timjan, say, calm down.
If you don't keep your emotions in check, it's only going to lead to lashing out at us. We're not your enemy.
Also, take a string from your throat.
Okay.
She kind of
I
lifts.
know us.
She kind of
I
lifts
know
her
us
head up.
talking to. Okay, continue. Sorry.
She-
First.
Just keep doing it. Just keep going.
You hang up.
She kind of raises her eyes just a little bit. Does not drop her arm. It is still outstretched toward you. She still looks not frenzied, but sort of fight or flighty.
I know you and Declan were close, but you also got to realize this ain't no contest or nothing. Us speaking with him in visions or whatnot, it don't really mean nothing. It don't mean that he didn't like you more or less or nothing. I don't know why we're able to do what we're able to do and you can't. I'm sorry. But I wouldn't take it personal or nothing. This ain't no sort of attack.
We're all sorry, Anra, that you couldn't spend as much time with him as we did. But he is still here somewhere. And from what you just showed us, I think you might see him sooner than you think.
Hey. What a man got to do to have the hot ground in his pocket right now? What a man got to do?
I would say it is most definitely on the Justicar still.
God damn it. All right.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, what about the seed?
We established last session.
I do have that on me. Good.
Ross doesn't keep that thing on a lot of time.
They're all that Ross. Keep that fucking thing on him. I guess so. Do you think? Yeah, let me fucking bonk her with it or some shit. How close am I to the lady?
I would say close range. You're not engaged.
I moved to engaged.
Raz drops to one knee. Aw.
She recoils a little bit. She's still hand outstretched.
He's like doing like that towards me.
Yes, it was outstretched toward you guys originally. No, wait. Don't get any closer. I don't know what'll happen.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I am as a GM, yes.
Let's do it.
So you produce the seed. She looks inquisitively at it, first and foremost. What do you want me to do with that?
Talk to Declan.
I don't understand.
Let me just pop this bitch with the seat. This was Declan, so he gave it to us, and he didn't really give us some purpose with it. He kind of showed us what the force was with it. That's why I think he keeps showing back up. That's why we can talk to him. Can I assault her yet with the fucking seed?
I'll sidle up to the Mandalorians and just say, "It's cool. Just give him a minute."
Did they also get hit with the harm?
Does not appear so. They are all currently like
Hey,
in their own little huddle. They're like, ooh, what is going on over there?
Those guys are weird, man.
So, after a few tense moments, and with just the little fleck of hope sort of dancing at the edge of her eyes, she reaches out and grabs a seat.
I'm either about to be very friendly or very dead. What's the chance I'm very dead after this?
Not high.
Come on, you don't think she'll just drop one on me for lying to her? Because I don't know if that's going to work. I just hope it does.
I feel like it's gonna work. Believe in the process.
Roll your force die for me, Ross.
Let's
We
have
always get to this point, don't we?
I love it.
That hurt Tenjin's head.
So, in her four-fingered hand, her eyes sort of take on this dull glow. Just for a moment. You can tell just from the ambient lighting in the tunnel, or lack thereof. Probably be unnoticeable in normal lighting circumstances. As she holds it out in front of her, looking at him. And you see her shoulders sort of fall. Chest kind of falls in a little bit. I don't hear him. But it does feel like him.
It takes some time. We've only recently been seeing him.
It feels like the sun shining through the window in an empty living room. You see it through the dust. Is that what it feels like for you?
Feels like the ocean stirring, moving faster. Speed.
Hmm.
And then even with this, we also have the holocron, so you can physically speak without having to go through the force, which is something I'm interested in you doing because there's some authorization restrictions in the holocron that I can't get through
You have a holocron, I thought?
from Declan.
He was able to make one?
Something, yeah, something he built.
I didn't know he was powerful enough to. I know it takes some measure of strength and aptitude to be able to do something like that.
It's a lot more than we know about it. I've had it for a while since he's left. We've learned some of the saber forms off of it. Asked the questions when we get stuck. The keeper, he keeps up with us.
And she sort of shakes her head a little bit. The brief moment of clarity from her obsession of knowledge passes. I can't keep this. You here. I don't trust myself with that.
It's okay. Thank you.
I don't. I don't know if I trust myself with any of this at all.
You just need some time out of all of this. You haven't even had time to sit down after
No,
being a hut slave.
I hate this. Everything about what just happened. I don't want anything to do with it. I would rather not.
What do you mean, rather not?
I just hurt all of you.
That happens.
No.
We've all hurt each other before. It happens. I've seen Savo shoot Timjin. I've seen Timjin shoot Savo.
Juma sliced Timjin's arm off.
Yeah, that robotic arm. Yeah.
She got a better.
We've left Nox in the middle of multiple enemies. Sent June by himself to go hunt down killer droid, kill switches. People get hurt.
And people heal. Did you know you could do that when you did it?
I still don't know.
Well, like it or not, you seem to have a talent for the very thing Declan taught us, the reason we were all brought together. I think you should learn to use it, as we have.
What difficulty do you guys think a fear check would be for the mantle of power?
Fear check.
The fear
Sisyphus pushes his boulder.
I feel like
Push your
fucking boulder on her.
I
Be
I
a
feel like
fucking man.
I feel like it should be a discipline check.
Well, fear checks aren't discipline checks, so.
I'm
Oh.
scared of doing the right thing.
I
Oh.
think daunting. Because like it's just a little. Yeah, I mean,
But this is what she wants. This is, I mean, not this specifically, but she's always wanted. It seems like she's always wanted to be part of the world that Declan was part of.
To review, her mom died a martyr hero for fighting the Order on Arcanus. She has run from that duty for her whole life. However, last episode she did say she was tired of running. But saying and doing are two different things. Hard check. Boost up. Because you
I
guys gave
I
such
like hard.
good speeches. Good RP, boys.
Look. Let's
You
go.
know, you bunch of good boys.
It's that easy.
Yes.
I was trying to chip in too during that, but I kept forgetting my mic was muted.
Well, you started it off just fine, so no worries. I guess it's the right thing to do. I'll learn about it just to ensure that it never happens again, and if there's a way to limit it, I will.
For what it's worth, I'm probably the newest out of all of these fellers. I find what's gonna be the easiest. Shut up, Salvo. I found that the easiest way to get started is just to close your eyes, clear your mind, and just try to feel.
Maybe later.
Yeah,
The only thing I feel right now is my heartbeat, my throat.
Yeah, that was quite a sight, wasn't it? The guy in the fire pit.
I still haven't really processed that yet.
Yeah, you don't. It's
Maybe we should just focus on trying to get out of here. See
That's-
what's going on.
That's
the
a great
surface.
idea. I think maybe we should see if there have been any advances in the escape plans. Scum walks up. You all done with your wizard stuff?
I mean, if we're pressed, I'm pretty sure we could go on a little longer.
It's not a cult.
That's fine. Do whatever you like. Just let us know whenever we're moving.
I
think how are
I think
how are
I
your
think
people?
we're moving now.
Yeah. Anybody's really super hurt? We're good to walk walk our way.
I need a band-aid, but I think it can wait.
Couple scratch and bruises here, but other than that, I believe we're fine.
I mean, I have a med kit. We can just have a medicine check on Tintin while we're talking there.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead and make your. Do I need to roll for you?
If you could.
Yeah.
I tried to log into RPG sessions. But
I
didn't
will roll your medicine check for you, buddy.
how kind.
Doom is actually here this session.
Doom gamer.
I am. Just playing.
Man, I love the future, man. Just the idea that we could play D&D and this dude's in a moving vehicle is amazing.
Nice. One success. You, sir.
Jesus Christ! What is that fucking dice pool?
You, sir, are going. Oh my God. Wait, you're right. I didn't even look. Holy fuck. Timothy,
Good
you will
lord.
heal 4 wounds. 5 wounds.
Hell yeah.
And plus 1.
Thank goodness.
Any other pressing matters to attend to in the collapsed hallway or maintenance shaft?
Nope.
I think we're good.
It's time to roll out.
Very good. We will get a nice screen wipe then back to the main cavern where everyone was around. Or most of the civilians were plotting a way out. Things seem to be a little bit better off here. It seems that some mining equipment has been found and moved around and seems to be active. And it seems to be that they are in the active stages of planning on how to get out of here.
Nice. We've dealt with all of the.
What, the harbingers?
There's the only issue now is just getting out, right? Like there's no nothing down here trying
Rooks.
to kill us.
Harbingers? Escape. Last box.
Fuck yeah.
In progress. Well, hey, these guys seem to have figured it out once we left.
Thanks for the 1 point, by the way.
Oh no.
Constable! There he is! That man there! He's the one who laid his hands on me. Arrest him!
Who just said that?
Looks like the gentleman that you guys put to sleep not too long ago. by way of punching.
Yeah.
And
The Gene Plague.
lo and behold, the noble that you guys punched out is flanked by 2 what looks like policemen. They are wearing very dirty uniforms, and it looks like they have patches of what look like riot response gear on. So they have like the thicker chest plate, as well as like the helmet with the little visor screen.
Excuse me, sir. This man here is deranged. I don't know if you're aware of the events that have just taken place or what we've just seen, but it's an easy thing to make the most mentally fortitude of individuals to crush under the pressure. We had to put this man to sleep because he was going darn crazy. If we did that, he would have killed damn all of us.
A little group of 4 nobles huddled together pop out from behind one of the constables. He's lying. We saw it. We witnessed it all. He was simply trying to figure us a way out of the cave, and he didn't like what we said, and
Guys,
so
stop.
he punched
I really
us.
hate this.
Guys,
I really hate that I'm doing this right now. But I have a force power that makes a negotiation check to make 2 bystanders see somebody's claims as wildly unreasonable. And I would like to use that, if I could.
Whose claims are you
Because this is
making
exactly
them
what-
believe are wildly unreasonable?
The guy we put to sleep. Aggressively unreasonable, I think is the word.
I like it. Give me just a
Hell
moment.
yeah.
Let me go look at. Let me
It's
go
at
look
the
at your
very end
chest.
of my tree. It's at the very bottom of my tree.
I'm popping it open right now.
I think I have it taken, I'm pretty sure.
You do have to convince one bystander per rank. You do have 2
That's okay,
ranks.
I can just do
You
one.
do have 2
Okay.
ranks though.
Okay.
It's a hard negotiation check to see an opponent's point as maliciously unreasonable.
Okay. I would like to make that.
Very well. Let me build your negotiation room.
That's my last check for the night.
No, hey, fuck it. If you're here to make checks, dude, fucking make checks. I don't give a shit. Are you trying to use influence as well?
I would only use whatever force I needed to properly. The skill. I don't want to.
Well, it's not a force 7 negotiator. It's not a force power.
Oh wow. That's
But
crazy. So then in that case, I
you
wouldn't
have
use
your
it.
control upgrade with influence, which lets you use it on negotiation checks if you would like to.
Oh, I see. Then yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Your force rating 1 or 2? It's 2 now, right?
It's 2.
All right. Look at my strong boys.
We've grown so much.
Two successes, 2 threats, triumph, 2 light sides, 1 dark side. I assume you'd like to use the 2 light sides to activate the base power, then activate the control upgrade.
I would like to do that, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're taking too strain. Fuck yeah.
Good lord.
What would you like your triumph to be?
I would like the noble to be absolutely disgraced amongst his counterparts. It's like to such a degree, like he might lose standing in his society.
Lose standing
Like,
in
tra-
your
Okay.
society.
Like
I've
traitorous or cowards.
got this. So, the 2 constables look at you guys, look to the noble in between them, look to the group of 4 over there, double take a couple more times into the group, take a pair of magna cuffs out, wrench the noble's arm behind him, and slap him on. Ching, ching.
Hell yeah.
This will be the last time that House Arana attempts to spread deceit and untruths on Arcanus. This man here, he points to Tim'Jen, led a heroic effort to lead the people of this city to safety. And we will not sit by and hear these lies about our protector.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He uncuffed me this instant. I'll have your badge for this. You'll never work in this town again. Do you hear me? He's like, save it for the judge topside. Ugh. And they
Hell yeah.
and they both wrench him away, like dragging his nice Prada boots toe down, like top toe down away off the stage left.
What a satisfying conclusion. Thank
God,
you. June.
that's awesome.
I knew June should have talked to the nobles.
Perfect.
Guys, imagine us somehow avoiding letting the arbiter arbitrate a situation for 3 sessions, and then he finally gets to talk to him, and it's a one-hit acquitter.
That shit's actually so
geez.
funny.
And I'll even go so far as a group of nobles now sort of shocked and looking skitterish. That's right. Yes, of course. Hell, hero, protector of the city. Thank you for your duties and heroism.
Anytime.
We a
It
big
was a
big
pleasure.
big like swallow, nervous gulp. We certainly will have no more problems with you from here on out. I assured you.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you did.
My thoughts exactly. Goodbye.
Have a nice day.
And they shuffle off long cloaks, kicking up a dust trail behind them as they head off.
I'll pat Tim'Jen on the shoulder. Hey, big step up from being a bounty hunter, buddy. What did you do?
Things change pretty quick. It seems like. Shoot. I say I'm having a whole lot more fun doing this. I tell you what.
Cool. What are these civilians and what's the populace doing? How are they
Populace,
going
regular
about?
populace seems to be prepping to begin trying to dig a way out. The foreman that you guys interacted with in the dialogue earlier, the first time you guys ran into this, seems to be directing the show a little bit further into the cavern.
Is there anything obvious we can do to help?
Obvious? No, none of you are minors.
That's fair.
Well, I guess we could either wait for the miners to do their thing, or what? I think that's the only option.
Yeah, I want to ask. I want to
yeah.
ask the foreman.
See how long they think it'll be.
Oh, well, glad you all handled that business before Tyrannus. I assume he won't be causing any more problems for us down here.
One can only hope.
Well, a stroke of luck. A few of the mining machines are operating and should be able to get us surface side soon.
Anything we could do to help to expedite the process?
Unless any of you are particularly savvy with a mining laser or a claw tool, not necessarily.
Can we use our things as tools?
Anybody got your
Wrap around the
CDL?
phone?
Anybody got
Nope.
your forklift certification?
I do not. I got a bounty hunter license.
Zoom, forklift certified. Zoom's picking up quarters off the ground, single credit chips off the ground with the forklift tongs.
Right.
Yeah.
Now tensions are still a bit high, but the short of it is can't exactly fight it. Or oxygen count's starting to run low, and one way or another, we've got to get out of here. So. Begin the mining operation. If there's any more information or anything like that you would like to achieve down here, you can. Anything come to mind? Anybody wants to shake out or anything like that?
Say, June,
Yes.
I gotta ask you something, brother. I don't know if this is really the time or place, but it's kind of just nagging at me a little bit.
What's that?
What would you say is our purpose in all of this? Our role in the Force, I guess you could say. Out of all of us, you seem to be the most mystical type, I guess. Out of all of us, what's your thoughts?
Well, it's a good question. I've never really thought about it on such a grand scale. Really, it's the same as my duty to those around me, just to leave everything better than I found it. And there's so much of a quality from where I'm from. I have to do something to break that cycle. So I apply that same logic to to force and things outside.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
I guess
Thanks, Jim.
I don't want to be a puppet on a string anymore.
You don't want to be what? Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear you, buddy.
No, you're good. I don't want to be a puppet on a string anymore.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody would want to be one. I got another question. What's your thoughts on Declan? What kind of guy was he?
Lost without myself in Declan. I think he was human. More just like the rest of us. I think at the end of his days, he died to save others. And that's all any of us could be asked, or could ever hope to do.
So would
With
you
the
say he was?
amalgamation of my life.
So would you say he was a good guy?
For as long as I knew him, I would say he was.
What a funny little modifier.
For as long as I knew.
As long as I knew him, he was
I
pretty
like
cool.
that. I like that.
I might have to ask the others too what they think. Anyway, thanks for the little chit chat. I know things are still a little still a little tense right now with everything going on.
Why do you ask about Declan in particular?
Well, just because you had brought up your vision that you had of Declan, and it just sounded very different from the Declan I had seen. And also really what struck a chord with me and what, made me start asking all this in the first place is just the advice he was giving me. It sounded like it made sense, but it didn't seem like it was right.
Have you met Declan, Timothy?
I did. Whenever everyone was stuck in the cavern, I was trying everything I could to try to get them out. I tried doing that thing I've seen you guys do, and I don't really understand none of this. And I tried to call out to Declan for guidance, and I ended up speaking with him. But now after hearing, how you saw him and how he looked and what he told you, it just confuses me a bit.
Could you, 1 second, Timothy? And I kind of walk up to him, and I grab him by the shoulder, just like one hand over his shoulder. Could you think with me for a moment? Just kind of Jim puts his head forward. And I want to just try and meditate alongside Timothy to see what he says.
The
Try and
old,
guide Timothy through
the old mind melder. Timjan, roll
I would do a
me.
guided meditation.
Yeah, Timjan, roll me a discipline check. You're gonna add June's force die, so you're gonna roll 2 force die instead of 1. And it'll be an average check, 2 purples. Also, everybody roll, if you haven't already, roll your cool or vigilance to heal your end of strain or end of encounter strain recovery.
It's flat, right?
Yeah, flat, no difficulty.
Roll what for that? I'm sorry.
Cool or vigilance.
Cool or vigilance?
And Timjan, would you like to use a dark side?
I would not.
I would say, June, your... also, 2 successes is a strain per piece, and then it's 2 advantages for an extra strain as well. So,
Okay.
Savo, you would heal 3. Timjan, you could heal 3 as well. June, the vision is murky at best. you pick up. It's hard to cut through the layers of confusion. Just the uncertainty that exists in Timjin is palpable, relatable to a wall, and you can't quite break through it.
Have I ever felt those emotions around Dakra in the past, even whenever I saw him on the ship?
What emotions in particular?
Just that confusion.
You know that comes that's has Timjin's feel on it. You know that those are coming from Timjin himself.
Okay, Timjin, take time. I want you to try this exercise we just did in your rest time. Really focus on this image of Dakra. And then we'll try this again sometime later. I want to see if I can see what you saw.
All right, sounds good.
I think you should tell Nox and Ross about this.
Tell what?
Unless they can hear it. Did they hear the conversation or not?
I would say no. You guys are probably pulled off.
I've got something I'd like to do during that.
Get Notch.
Yeah.
I would like to, as subtly as I can, swipe the Corellian whiskey from Timjin.
He can't do that. He can't do that.
It's what my
He
parents would.
most certainly can. Roll a stealth check versus Timjin's perception. Timjin, what's your perception?
Probably not very good. Let me check. My perception is a yellow, a green, and minus a setback.
Okay, so you will have it's a red and a purple.
All right.
These are the kind of
Damn. No way.
so it's the pack that Tim has on. The flap on the top is open, and the neck of the bottle's just barely poking out. Then it's just a
quick. And then I'll go find Anra, sit next to her, and hand her the bottle. Go here. This can help.
Underage drinking?
she's
Really?
adult.
Okay.
She's underage. That is, I've always wondered about that in Star Wars. How do you
And the
enforce
drinking
a
age on
galactic?
Arcanus is only 16.
Yeah, how do you enforce a galactic drinking age? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's true.
What about the species that are adults at like 3? Can they get? Can they not drink until they're 80? Like their species? You know, that's.
Grogu?
Anyways,
What?
yeah, exactly. Yoda couldn't
50-year-old.
imbibe a beverage until he was 200 years old. That's insane.
If you're old enough to fight for your country, you're old enough to drink, sir.
Amen. The clones, 5 years
5 years
baby.
old, getting it done. Anra grabs the bottle, reads the. Yes. More of a wine drinker myself. Do you have any glasses?
No. The bottle's fine.
Wow.
You have to make do when you're underground, right?
She unscrews the lid, and on the bottle there's the vaporizer that is Timjin has to use to attach it to his mask whenever he's in Atmo.
Forgot about that thing.
So she just, unscrews it. Oh,
Cheers.
That right there's a working man's drink.
cheers. He takes one. And then immediately takes a boomer.
Oh.
Number 2 chaser.
Alright.
I thought I did something wrong the first time.
Yeah, it happens. I'll take a drink. Oh, yeah, that is strong. Listen, Anra, you were right when you lashed out. It's not fair. The Force, the galaxy, isn't fair.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. It's weird that Declan was the reason that we all were brought here, and then the reason we're here at all, that we rescued you from that slimo. I want to say to be careful, because I'm sure you know how powerful those feelings can get. But Declan was very strong in always saying that we have to be mindful of our emotions. It's not easy, but it is the right thing to do. I hope you can see him when we get back to the Justicar.
As we've been sitting, I think I've misplaced this onto Declan. I'm worried about what's inside of me. Literally and figuratively. I don't mean to be melodramatic. But if what you all have said is true, my heritage is not a good one. And
Well,
and I think that is what worries me the most. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to be running from. I whenever I hear things that my uncle has done, I just don't know how I can possibly outweigh them. I don't know how I could ever bring them back in.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew for certain. But we can only do what we think is right, I guess, at the moment.
She reaches out and grabs your wrist. And she has like the steel dead, straight razor glaze onto you. You don't understand. If it ever looks like I am to be like my uncle, you are to stop me immediately. I could not, I will not live with myself if that happens.
Okay. Do we have to do it formally? Like, if you like, is this like an oath or something? That you have my word. There you go.
Light half smile. I think that'll do.
All right, now I just need to slip this back into Timjan's bag. Maybe we get moving in a little bit.
No, we getting another check for that. Excuse me. You don't understand how valuable that stuff is to Timjan. Okay?
Timjan. No, you were preoccupied with Jim. But Timjan, you get to make the check this time. Make your perception check It'll be against Nox's stealth, which will just be 2 purples without the destiny pool.
All right. 2 success, 2 threat.
Nox, hold the setback down.
What's it?
You're like, oof.
Hey.
I'm glad this is finally cooling down. I can really go for a nice swig. And you reach the hand up behind your bag, and it clinks into the bottle as Nox's hand lifting the.
Whoa! Hey now!
Oh,
If you wanted something, you could have just asked.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought we was friends.
You and Joom seem to be going through something. So.
What do you like to drink?
Well, I usually drank swill, but this stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna take some next time you order some. Anyway, and I just pack it back.
All right. Worth.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, here's my back rocket bishwag swill.
Yeah, right.
Into the cup out of the cleaning rag on the bar.
Man, that
Versus
Brazilian whiskey
some-
was nice.
Man, it's just the idea. It's just the idea, man.
It's the principle.
Exactly.
All right. Go ahead. We are going to have a natural day of rest. So you are going to heal a wound. You will, unfortunately, you are still on the ground and it's not comfortable. So I will say that you will heal half of your current strain to a minimum of 3. So you'll heal at least 3.
Round up or down?
Round up.
So I'll heal.
Half? Okay, wait. Run that back.
So you will heal half of your strain,
Uh-huh.
but you will at a minimum heal 3. So if half of your strain's 1, you'll heal 3.
Oh, okay.
Obviously down to 0 if you only have however many.
Oh, okay, cool.
So June's down to 5. And you'll heal 1 wound as well.
Oh, dude. It's fucking orange outside.
That's sick.
That's okay. Garrett's frozen, so I'll talk about this for a second. I was teaching about Nat Turner's Rebellion today.
I love that guy.
You got swag. You guys saw this. He insane. I don't know why they don't have this in
Animal.
a fucking textbook. But in March of the year, he rebelled in July 11th. But in March of the year that he was rebelling, there was a total solar eclipse that the whole Virginia and the entire United States Southeast could see, and it lasted for a while. So that happened, and he was like, "Holy shit, this is a symbol from God, showing that a black hand is reaching up to show us the way out of slavery." So he started planning the rebellion, and then on July, I think it was July 11th or whatever, a volcano erupted in Italy or something and sent volcanic soot all the way up into the stratosphere and floated over the Atlantic. And on that day, it turned the sun a blue-green color for multiple days.
That's awesome.
So he saw 2 in 1860, by the way. 2 insane, incomprehensible events, back to back, and he was like, "Holy shit!"
Time to go.
I was right.
Sicko mode.
It's
time
time.
to go.
Yeah, it's
Kobe
time.
in the playoffs.
It's time to lead. It's time to lead my people the fuck out of here. And then he did. Or tried to. And then they absolutely boomed hella white people,
We love that
men,
shit.
women, and children. Shout out Anakin
We love that
Skywalker
shit.
since we're on Star Wars. Fucking fence posting them kids. I was like, holy fuck. You killed Martha Whitegate, I think her name was, with a fence post.
Now it's time to get my get back.
Yeah, it's time to get my. I'm getting it back in blood. We're spinning the fucking block. And he purposely didn't hit the plantation where his wife and child were at to make sure they didn't get in trouble. What a nice guy. And then, of course, they captured and executed him with extreme prejudice.
Oh yeah.
And then made it even worse for slaves in the southern United States for the next 15 years until the Civil War broke out. Anyways, shout out John Brown, too. Way to lead you and 7 of your sons to an armory to try and get weapons for the slaves as a white guy. Poggers, abolitionist. Harper's Ferry, never forget. Anyways, where'd Chris go?
I'm still here.
Where are you, though?
I'm grabbing something to drink.
Okay. I want to kiss you.
Real men can't stop staring at the weather.
Wait.
Dude, I'm staring. It
Wait,
is so
Noah.
fucking yellow
Wait, Noah.
outside.
No! Why did I think it was Johanna this whole time? God, that's funny. Holy fuck, bro.
Wait,
Noah's
Wait,
heart
Noah's-
rate chart is crazy.
wait, no shot. Wait, is Brittany driving?
Yes.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Holy fuck, that's funny, bro. Okay, so it's also not exactly easy to sleep while heavy mining is going on.
Bullshit.
Heavy machinery's
I
moving.
will make a case against that. I have taken naps under a drill floor before while they were drilling, and it was some good fucking sleep. I was sleeping on a fucking cable tray with fucking cable ties digging into my back.
You were in the army. It's different. Sorry, disputed.
Chris has hard.
It's not easy to sleep. This is my game. I'm telling you the facts here, not the other way around. But you do get enough sleep, and you don't have to keep guard or anything like that, so you're able to actually rest. Knox, did you heal your strain already or no?
Yeah, it was half, right?
Yeah, half.
Rounded up.
Yeah. Maybe my table didn't refresh.
Oh,
Wait, where were you at?
I was at 7. Now I'm at 3.
Okay, it's still showing.
Oh.
Refresh your table. It's still showing 7 for me.
Yeah.
But anyways. Timjen, did you knock your strain down as well?
No, I didn't.
Do that.
How much am I supposed to knock my strain
You'll
down?
you'll
again?
go
Sorry.
down to 3.
Okay, cool.
You
There we go.
okay. But eventually, and I think we spent a triumph on the machinery and another one on the situation in here as well. We spent 2 total.
I think so.
I forget
Yeah.
who spent it on the machinery, but Roz, you spent one specifically on the situation in here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what I had in my notes. I want to double check.
For the nobles and the miners
Yeah.
to get along, right?
So I pivoted that because I had the idea for the encounter with the constables earlier, but instead we have a very fortunate mining path as they are cutting. It is a bit of a cave-in, but it's controlled. And they have these giant mining drills and retractable claw arms and things like that. And it's controlled. And as it happens, just like the cave-in where you guys were fighting Sugan, as it falls away for the first time in days, sunlight is peeking through from above. It seems that a tower had collapsed or something of the sort and drug open a through like the basement floor, through everything like that. So as this cave-in fell away, there's just a big slant slab leading up back into the city, back into Argonapolis. And people are immediately like rejoicing and gathering, helping people climb up the rubble. It's not easy. It's not like an easy walk. People are having to scale and things like that. But eventually, everybody is beginning to get up and out. And I mean, and it's a huge exodus of people. It is not currently snowing. The storm that had been blowing in seems to have passed. Not a cloud in the sky. It is still cold. The climate controllers have obviously been broken and down since you guys had to go on the ground. And snow, old snow, is covering a lot of the ground unless it's been melted by the sun. There are columns of smoke everywhere. It's hard to tell right now, but there is dust and rubble and buildings and debris everywhere. I mean, it's like a thick coat of it on every surface imaginable. And not only that, but there are like huge intact slagged chunks of ship mingled with these parts as well. A good probably 45% of the city is beyond repair, and probably 15 to 20 after that received major damage.
Should we just go back to the Honora estate? I mean, is there anything we can even do for these folks? I mean, this is bad.
Are
think
there
they'll
any
find their way
outposts like
back.
resistance on the surface of the planet
What was that?
from the affluence? Are there any surviving hut from the affluence?
You do
Like
not see
forces?
you don't see a soul up here.
Okay. Okay. So it's just over.
You guys are like epicenter right now.
Okay. 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 Next, would you maybe just reach out and feel if you can sense anyone in the force strong enough around? Just to make sure they're completely on our own up here.
I mean, I can try. Usually it's a specific person that I hone in on. But
Okay.
why not?
I just wonder if there was anything on the opulence that may have been a relic or artifact.
In any case, I'll keep my sense open that we should head to the Honora estate for sure.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Real quick, I want to try out my comm. Do I like have
So
a
as you
signal up here?
guys clear, the floodgates effectively open. However, just like everybody else with the comm, it's lagging effectively with how many messages are trying to fit through. But eventually, if you had any messages coming in or out, you eventually get the notification that they do go out.
Are there any like emergency alerts?
No, those don't exist.
That's kind of lame.
No hurricane weather alerts on your
Lame.
They're not telling survivors where to go or anything like that. Damn.
Baton Rouge got hit.
Man down.
Man down. Ooh. Where is Shalmos? Because
She would come. They would be coming up with you guys as well.
Okay, cool. Well, do we just make the trek? Yeah, I guess. Back to the Enora estate. Get some baths and some hot food.
You guys have to walk, and it's not fun. As you go, I mean, you're seeing, natural disaster, tornado, people picking through the rubble of apartments and things like that. And it's not pretty, but they're doing what they have to do. As you guys are walking down the mountain down to the estates, in the sky above, you guys see about 3 or 4 wedge-shaped ships jump into or drop out of hyperspace above and float into orbit. Not all the way into orbit, like floating in high.
Wedge shaped?
Wedge shape, yes.
Like Imperial Star Destroyers?
You can make a perception check.
I would like to make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Go ahead, make a group perception check for me if you'd like.
I think Roz is the perception guy.
Yeah, Raj.
I guess.
It's going to be it'll be an average check with the setback.
I guess.
Yeah, take a strain. You stub your toe on a piece of rebar.
Ooh.
And it's more embarrassing than anything.
Who left that there?
But
Shit.
I mean, collectively, all like the security force, Onra, you guys, you can tell like the collective air being sucked out of everybody's lungs. But as they settle, you notice it's one cruiser and a couple of what look like Aquitans class, so the little baby interdictor, smaller wedge-shaped ships. And they are all painted a sort of space white with orange sort of tiger stripes, if you will, markings that wrap around and stripe across the bottom of the holes.
Wait.
Jacob redid the paint.
Wait, act dogs are orange.
They are, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, okay.
Jacob redid the paint.
That would have been fucking nuts.
Who was flying? Roz, you were flying the Justicar in?
Yes.
I would say that you remember this specific paint job to be the Togruta Royal Fleet.
Oh shit.
And
Hey
eventually, as you guys are walking, I mean, you eventually begin to hear the ion engines and see the reverberations of these huge I say huge, these shuttles and freighters of all shapes and sizes come down. Many of them looking mostly like troop carriers, cargo carriers, things like that, escorted by wings of A-wings, X-wings that are flying protective paths and buzzing over the town and things like that. But there are waves and waves and waves of these people flying down and eventually circling and landing where they can in the city. And that is whenever the all broadband call goes out. Presumably, you assume, from the flagship above. This is Commodore Tiba of the Royal Togruta Fleet. We have received your distress message and have arrived to alleviate and dispense help. Bring your injured, bring your wounded to any of the shuttles you see landing down right now. They are fully staffed with medical personnel.
And that was a one-way?
That's just like that's the all-call
Okay.
emergency broadband
Okay.
public comm, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think you guys have any ground-to-ship communication capabilities on hand. No sat backpacks right now.
Yeah,
I need to get one of those.
They do have them. You can put them on the modular backpack frame that they have.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You can put a SATCOM and like a stealth generator. It's like 10K, but they're pretty sweet.
They really popping off, huh, Noah?
Okay, so with that, you guys eventually get back to the Enora estate, and it seems that it has escaped mainly unscathed. It's like coming home from a hurricane and you're only missing a couple shingles and maybe some panels. Some scrap and debris has been blown over and tumbled in, but the Justicar has some scrap heap metal sort of banged into it and settled underneath it, but doesn't look like anything crazy has happened to it.
Man.
I'm surprised that piece of junk's still flying.
Well, it's not flying right now, thankfully.
I am gonna need a replacement for my speeder truck, eventually.
Was that Shalmos?
That was Honor.
Oh.
Well, we could put a pin in that, right?
Yeah, we could work on it.
How's about a trip to Narshada Casinos, boys?
This feels like a rich person being like, "Where's my change?" That's
Yeah,
what this
right.
feels like right now.
That reminds me of when Chris was riding his bike on the sidewalk. A guy cut in front of him, and then he wrecked into him. The guy sped off, and then came back 15 minutes later, be like, "Look at the dent in my car. What are we gonna do about it?"
Motherfucker, you hit me.
Yeah.
I wish that fucker in that truck that hit me came back by. Shit.
Yeah, right.
We would have had a different court case going on than vehicle damage.
Yeah, come on back now. Jake's threatening bodily harm to people.
No, I'm not. So, here we are.
Well, what should we do, gang?
Ooh, nice text.
Fucking
Let's
heal
see.
up, dude. Surely Honra has some med droids and shit.
Take a night off.
Fucking
Take
get
a-
Five.
Take a
Get in
night
Take
off!
a fucking nap. Holy shit. These people never fucking sleep.
Take a night off, he says. I'm gonna chill out, relax a little bit.
yeah, babe.
Yeah, baby.
Dom trying to go knock on Honra's door late at night. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
I'm gonna institute a new rule for next time we make characters. Somebody's gotta be the romance interest. We're gonna pull
I'ma do
sticks. We're gonna pull sticks and
Mm-hmm.
see who's gonna be the girl character.
We don't even need to. I'm gonna do it.
I'll
on,
be
baby.
the girl character.
Who wants to kiss me, baby?
Me.
Oh shit, what's good?
You guys are too scared.
I ain't scared. You don't
Me-
remember when during character creation I was like, "Hey, yo, Chris, let's be a gay couple." He was like, "Nah, man."
True.
Nah.
Chris was the scared one. Now
Nah.
I do remember that.
yeah.
No, I can't, bro. Just kidding. But
I already made my dick.
this is true. Noah already did his time. Noah already did his time as a female romance character.
Yo, man, I ain't scared, bro.
But however, I was just about to hold on.
Oh, y'all just fucking wait, buddy. Oh, y'all just fucking wait. Y'all not ready for what I got up my sleeve.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Jake knows.
I do know.
Yeah, buddy.
I do know when I don't wanna.
We got a back pocket, big titty goth GF character.
Ooh.
You got
Not
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah.
Bitch,
do you have a Dusty Gazongas statted out, ready to go?
Dusty Gazongas.
No.
Hey,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. I gotta see if there's a fucking picture of this one.
How do Tognoths kiss? Do they have mouths?
I've always wondered that
Oh god.
because the Keldor have
Mouths.
mouths.
Man,
You know?
I think about a lot of things that what do you call it, Timjin has to go through when it comes to mouth receptacles.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. It doesn't he have like a maw type thing going on? Like a bug, like a bug thing.
They
But
are.
they also
They
haven't
are.
shown their faces
they
without
are-
respirators yet, right?
The Tognoth are mammalio-insectoids. That means they're mammal insects. So
Okay.
So maybe like the pincer.
I
part
have
thing, maybe?
I have zero fucking clue is what that means.
I don't think
literally have-
I don't think they've even shown them without masks. So
they-
I think for
don't think
now,
so either.
so I think for now we can just
Oh,
I can just say whatever it is.
That's fair.
I found
Also,
a fan-made picture of one
I-
without the mask.
I completely forgot that you have like a primitive nervous system, so your pain is like reduced.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh
buddy.
God, are you seeing this? The fucking blue daddies.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh God, that's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
Sounds horrifying. But as you guys are meandering about, you hear the thrum of engines buzz over the house, buzz over the estate, and the rumble of a ship setting down in the yard. And it is what it looks like. Put in the art channel. looks like this. It is
Wait.
a YT 1760,
I love the YTs.
which means it's a Carillion make. And this one, the cockpit and the little forward arms there, have like the World War II fighter jet paint style on them, that look like a snarling, smiling canine of some kind, painted onto the ports and starboard side of it.
Act dog. It's an act dog. Are we expecting guests, Anra?
Anra is off, probably in the bath. Shalmos is down here.
Oh, okay. We expecting guests,
Not
Shalmos?
that I'm aware of. Friends of yours?
I don't think we've ever seen that ship.
So the little crew, Shalmos included, sort of pull their blasters back at the ready and sort of fan out by the deck, or by the bay as it drops down, hissing from the back. Steam comes out. Eventually, the bay door opens, and a ragtag group of individuals come out.
Ragtag. You
I say ragtag. There are quite a few of them, about 15. Really quite a big mix. Where is... But most importantly, the two people that walk out first are a female Rhodian, a sort of late 40s female Rhodian, and a very young, well, I say young, late teens male, light blue Duros. One,
Wait.
of course, Kenzo Anda, I believe, last name, Tenzo Anda, and the other, of course, being one Janella Phazon.
That's a lot of words.
I would probably go and embrace Tenso.
So they come out, like the group of them come out like blasters at the ready. However, seeing you guys, Shalmos and the security queue do not drop, but Tenzo immediately does so, and he like rushes towards you, June.
Yeah, I'd embrace him. I have to go. I'd embrace him, and I'll come back later and see what you guys picked up.
All right, gotcha. But so that'll happen there, and well, a little Rhodian smile. I'm overjoyed to see that you're all okay. I know it has been a while. I worked for Dak. I was friends with Declan a long time. You all had brought me some information about the Hidden Hand and some dealings of that sort months ago on Carillia, before all of this happened.
Did we ever find Wish Kinu?
Yeah. Not only did you guys find him, you guys convinced him to give you his resistance medal.
Oh,
to
that's
turn in
right.
For his bounty.
Yeah. I love reading my old Declan notes.
I like just how big of a character Declan's become.
Hee hee.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say that probably gives freaking Chris a huge Star Wars boner.
It does. I love it every time someone brings up Declan. It makes me so happy. Look at this thing I've created with all my best buds.
It's got a life of its own now.
You not lying.
Indeed, he's not.
I'll walk up to Janala, hold out my hand. I don't think we've ever met. I'm Savo Zuli.
Mr. Sula?
This is my buddy Timjen.
Hey yo,
Buddy Timjen?
He's
not my.
it's just
Rodian,
please,
Rodian, big
please,
smile.
please.
I know.
Buddy Timjen was my father.
Very
Is
well.
that true?
No.
Nox, Roz.
Yeah, good to see you. Sorry, we've had a bit of a week, you could say.
Month. Months.
Imagine how it's
So-
been for me on Corellia.
Yeah.
I barely survived the bombardment of the dictat circles, and well, it didn't get any easier after that.
How is it now? Is it still as bad?
Watch your mic, Will.
Oh, sorry.
And well, we've been fighting the imminent fist hand over foot for a while, and it hasn't been easy. And many they do not seem to care about collateral damage or rules in warfare or anything like that. The bombardment of surface cities has continued definitely. We simply have little to no recourse against that. Fortunately, however, they were eventually made to flee after our friends from Tigruta arrived and bailed us out in a time of great need. And outside of that, the people of Corellia have rallied together once more for once again, and as many times as there have been decades passed since the Empire have fought off another force. So Corellia for now, although probably in about as good a state as Arcanopolis is currently, is free again. Our old friend has been a common rallying cry across the planet.
Old friend?
Yes, minor dictat Verdox.
Who's that again?
Verdos.
Yeah,
Like-
that's Declan. That's
Oh.
he just had a fancier title that he sometimes used.
So like an alias?
No, he was the
You-
guy.
You must not be from around. That's a very large political title in Corellian spheres, but yes.
Yeah, never really been the political type. My bad.
That's okay. I envy you in that regard.
I'm glad somebody does at least.
So, what brings you guys here to talk? Are you here to help with the relief effort?
We are.
Nice.
And I don't know how caught up you are on galactic affairs, but
Not at all.
things are looking shaky, I think is probably best to describe. Many flash fire alliances are being made and borders being hastily drawn and hyperspace lanes being claimed. Border disputes are beginning to escalate, and over it all, the Galactic Order looms over everyone, ready to strike. So, the Tabruta have begun a coalition of sorts, simply through goodwill. And it seems Arcanus may be the next to fall in.
Let's hope, because a deal was just broken between Arcanopolis and the Hutts. They could use a new business partner right about now.
I don't think they have to worry about business anytime soon.
Good point.
Real quick. So we didn't come out at City Center, right? Or did
Not
we,
quite, no. Also,
Okay.
it would be nearly impossible to tell where the fuck you were
Okay.
with how badly damaged it was.
Just, you know, did we happen to see any giant fuck off diamonds?
Nope.
Hmm.
You certainly didn't happen to.
Hmm. But I was looking.
Maybe. You might have to go back and look.
Oh, buddy.
It was Tenzo and June deep in conversation, talking about many things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like crew.
Very important things, very philosophical things.
Talking about the good old days where our biggest issue was fucking up Stromrock.
And the fucking droid factory. What? That's awesome.
God, that's dude. I don't know if y'all remember that one. I think I just remember it because I was running it from Colorado. But dude, that one was so fucking sick. That one was fun. I was beating the fuck out of you guys.
I don't think I was there for that.
You were not. That was
Tabana Company Manufacturing.
yeah.
Stromrock's big, like, dual wide shield.
Oh yeah, buddy. Well,
I guess we could start repairing the Justicar.
who's
Be a good
your
idea.
who's your crew?
Volunteers. Anybody that was capable and or didn't have anything pressing to attend to back home. There are many of them. We're not the only ship. No, there are quite a few crews that are in this sort of relief force, if you will. And not to overstate myself, but I have been chosen as our de facto leader. Does not seem that any of my colleagues have survived, and if they have, they not seem to want to ingrain themselves with this resistance force, which might not come as any surprise.
Politicians. No offense.
None taken.
Well, make yourself comfy, I guess. The estate's kind of damaged, but some of it's still pretty nice.
Oh, I'm not sure how long we'll be staying. Something was pulling Tinzo this way, and it seems that must have been you. So I'm sure he'll finish up and we'll be on our way. Now, I couldn't happen to perhaps convince you all to head to Deros next and fight a guerrilla war against the Galactic Order?
Now wait a minute.
Like,
Kind of,
look at
kind of speaking my language. Man. Wait a minute.
That sounds kind of cool.
The rooks,
feel like
the rooks all
we
look
could
at
opt
each other and they're like,
Sounds really cool.
That sounds great to agree to while June isn't here.
I think you would be in for it.
well, think about it. We don't have any plans yet, and they are well defended. It's not the imminent fist there, it is the Galactic Order in its full might, teeth barred. The knowledge of shipbuilding and navigation that exists on Duros is of great interest to them, and they do not seem keen on giving up such a valuable choke point in the Carillion sector as it is. So, when it is time, if that's something that interests you, we always need capable individuals. And we certainly won't be hard to find, I assure you of that.
Yeah, I think we just gotta, have like a crew meeting, kind of decide what's next for
Yeah, a
us.
minute.
Kind of a lot.
We do need to do that.
Agreed.
And I have one little concern that I want to bring up to everybody.
Good, well. And Tinzo and June walk back to the group. We will be going. One of the Arquitans will be saying it has been converted into a full relief ship. The rest of the fleet will be returning. So, until next time, it's been good to see you again, Nox, Roz, June. I hope to hear from you
Stay
soon.
safe.
Nobody's allergic. But they do all pile back into the red Ack attack, and
Shut the fuck up. No
blast
way.
off.
No way. Is it spelled with two K's instead of a CK on attack?
Of course. And
Yeah,
that is of course like stencil spray arted right under
That
like
is-
the port wing in base.
That is fucking sick. Oh my god. What? Hell yeah. Hey, where are the rooks right now?
They were just like, no, we're not fighting any fucking free war. That sounds lame as fuck.
Nice.
They're
So they're just
around. You guys,
cool.
they have set up in the garage. I'll say they have their
Okay.
little sort of pseudo camp, which is much smaller now, about half wise, in the garage.
Question: Did Dold make it?
Yes, of course.
That's my dog. That's my
My bro.
I kind of want to talk to Dold. Actually,
Well, if you guys want to go visit with them in the garage, we can certainly.
I do. I need to talk to Dold.
All right, give me just a moment. I need a music change.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Joom is back.
Zoom Jadul, my arch friend. Zoom Jadul, my
Got the Bucky swag.
buddy.
Boom Badool.
Got it.
Dulzajoom.
Coom Kadool.
Come
got a bad
and
feeling about this.
drool.
Please.
My friend. I do have a question for Jim, or for Noah, actually. Did you tell us the deal that you struck with the Rooks at any point?
Uh-uh.
Ugh, that's so fucking.
They work for us now.
That's awesome. I'm glad.
I also apparently didn't tell you guys that I was overthrowing the Gerudo Empire.
You also have not told them that.
Yeah. I think we're all still in the dark about that one. Give me a bite. That shit look yummy.
Need to know basis.
And you don't
And I need to know. I do.
We will of course swap to this classic. This
Oh yeah. Let me hear it.
can't ever get away from this one.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let me turn that up a little bit. So these are take their helmet off Mandalorians, right? Or are these Children of the Watch?
You don't know what that means.
Do they
Have
have
they
their?
taken their helmets off? Ever?
Are they still wearing their helmets?
You have not seen them take their helmets off.
Even now?
And when you guys walk in there, they do not have their helmets on.
Oh. Okay. Hey, time to make a decision, buddy. What does Dold look like?
What do you mean?
What does Dold look like? What is he?
He has his helmet on.
Oh.
They
Wait, I
don't
thought
have
you
their
just said-
helmets off.
Oh, I thought you said they don't have their helmets on.
That's
Okay.
what I heard.
No.
Okay. Well,
But it's funny that you ask that because now Dold has a fresh coat of sort of rust red paint on his van braces and shoulder guards.
my fucking dog. So, just remind me the correct terminology. He said one day, too, I will earn my paint. Yeah, okay, cool. Hey. I'm gonna walk up to Dold. I'm gonna slap him on the shoulder.
It hurts,
It hurts me?
of course.
Good. I
Ah,
wasn't. I
warrior.
feel like I wasn't doing it hard. I was just kind of,
It hurts anyways. Ah, warrior.
Pussy.
Hey, Dold. I see you earned your paint. Congratulations, buddy. So,
It is a time of confusion, time of joy, time of sorrow. I've elected to honor my fallen comrades and coat my vambraces in their blood.
That
Ah,
that must mean a lot in your
It
culture.
is, and by the way, guys, it is very much paint. It is not blood.
Oh, okay.
It's paint.
Oh, so he's just like metaphoring.
haha.
You're
Body
un-
and blood of Jesus Christ.
You're unsure if you think he understands what a metaphor is.
Okay.
But
Well, hey, congratulations, and I'm sorry. You know, everybody fought very bravely.
they did. And that is why I do not feel sorrow for them. Just for the fact that their battle could not go on long. Scone said that it was the closest they could get to dying as our great ancestors did against the Jedi.
Well,
And I am jealous for that.
hey, speaking of, I wanted to thank you. You saved my life from that stalactite falling on me. I appreciate that.
Think nothing
won't
of it,
forget.
warrior.
You're a good guy, Dold, and I much more gently pat him on the shoulder.
Thank you, warrior.
So, what are you guys gonna do now? Now that we're out of that mine?
Get paid, I assume.
Nice. Where you guys going? Who y'all working for? If I'm allowed to ask that.
Your green friend.
My green friend?
Yes, with the burns. And the strange
Joan?
head apparatus tails.
Joom.
Ah,
Yeah.
Joom, yes, your friend Joom.
Oh, okay.
A mental
look at-
warrior. Something I have not encountered before. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
That's an interesting way of putting it, Dold. Yeah, you could say that about him. I look at Joom and raise an eyebrow.
June glares ominously at you.
What are all the other
Perfect
Mandalorians?
timing, by the way. Wasn't planning on covering any of this.
Oh, hey, my bad.
That's okay. Because I also feel like we can, because Noah's here, and then what we sort of can only kind of. But allow me.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Well, okay.
I've got it. No worries.
Any stuff in Malhutta will do in a private thing.
Yes, I was going to tell you that as well. Yes. I assumed your mental warrior friend had informed you. That was the
Not the
deal
mental
for
warrior
not
friend.
taking in your true warrior friend.
My true warrior friends?
Singular. Friend. True warrior
I think
friend.
he's talking about Nox.
Ah, Nox. Yes.
Oh shit, we're all there.
Well, yeah, we're like in the garage, right? Talking.
Sure.
Yeah, apparently the guy that inducted me into the Mandalorians is in a bit of hot water with the other clans.
I believe they call it Darmanda or something like that. I don't speak the tongue very well.
Neither do I. I speak Ithorian now, though.
Ithorian. Not many Ithorian warriors. I don't know if their language is one I would deign to speak.
I thought you had to be born a Mandalorian.
Nox was reborn.
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess.
I don't know about being
Oh.
reborn, but I proved myself in the field of battle as debris in our starships rained in pieces from above. I've told you before.
And we enjoy it every time, Dold.
And I will tell it again.
Oh. uh.
So, I was curious about something about, you guys' arm of Mandalorians. You say you earn your paint, right? You start with the unpainted. How do you get the armor itself? You have a forger, right? Could I talk to them at some point, maybe?
You hear Scone from the corner. No.
All right.
The Rook Armorer possesses crafting secrets that have been passed down through his line for generations. They are not for outsiders.
So each clan has their own forger.
It varies. More traditional ones seem to, or tend to, hold their own armor. Many others will craft it too, how they see fit. The traditions vary widely, and the only thing that really binds it together is the importance of the armor. How they get it, where it comes from, how it looks, depends on what banner you claim as your own.
We really need to go to Nar Shaddaa, guys. I hate to say it.
Yes, we do.
I have some business. Out of care.
Oh, okay. About to say, what business, June?
Our paycheck awaits there. And seeing as how our transport has been ingrained into the city, I don't think you'll mind giving us a ride.
The Justicar has
Plenty of
I'm charging 10,000 credits a head for transportation upward.
What, cargo hold spots? Yeah.
good lord, man.
In my absence, have we talked to Admiral Tiva yet at all? And, okay. Probably worth keeping a note of her in case we ever need the allies.
although, from what Janela said, they are leaving behind one of the Arquitans class cruisers as a full-time relief vessel there, and then the rest of the fleet is returning on to their mission. So, and they have left already.
Did they state the mission?
They briefly mentioned that they are planning on liberating Duros from Galactic Order control next.
Okay. So they're already actively resisting.
Not quite yet. It seemed like they were in the planning stage for that.
No, I just mean the fleet in general.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
We should still talk as like a whole crew of just list out the different places we need to go, just so that we have an idea.
Of course, True Warrior. Sounds like a terrific plan.
I'm curious, though. what's the distinction that you're making between warrior and true warrior and mind warrior? What's
What do you mean?
I was wondering that too.
what are those? What does that? What do those mean? I mean, I get. I can kind of assume what you mean when you say mind warrior.
Do not assume.
Well, why not?
I don't know. That's just what
It
I've
isn't
always
right.
been told.
Alright.
It isn't right. that's a much better lie. Thank you, Dom. 10 points to Dom. Dom has a better read on my character than I do.
So, all right, true warrior versus regular warrior. Is it Mandalorians or true warriors? And
It is unwise to reveal your secrets to your rivals.
who's your rival here?
Other warriors.
Would it not be dishonorable to play tricks?
Of course.
Well, then it'd be a shame if we wanted the same thing.
Be on the same way.
Oh, playing field.
Of course.
Mm.
So what did you mean? Mind what?
It's unwise to reveal your secrets to your rivals.
I see mind tricks won't work on you.
I'm far too mentally strong for that.
Far too strong.
Can I glance over at Scome and get his read on? on
Scome
Doug
is
right now?
hands interlocked behind helmet, feet kicked up, just
Oy.
as well as the other 4 rooks that are making it look like they're not paying attention to the conversation, while like not packing up their gear, like putting things in backpacks, taking them back out, just like reorganizing things on the ground. Helmets looking over to the side before looking back.
Oh shit, man.
So he stands up from the little crate that he was sitting on to his full height, which is massive. The big bear paw mitt clasps your shoulder, Nox. Or, Savo. Warrior, now that you have bested me and I have saved you, that means it is now time to unsave you, so we may have trial by combat again. I hope that situation occurs soon.
Unsave me?
Yes,
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
you are in debt to me. It is time to undebt you from me.
And how do you normally do that?
I'll know when the time comes.
Okay.
Will he know when the time comes?
No.
Alright,
Ugh.
solid.
I tire of
Don't
this. My mouth hurts.
Yeah, can we retire to the Justicar? Guys, I think we need to have a talk.
I think we need to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, buddy.
You guys can retire to the just car. At this point in time, Honora is in like full pajamas, house robe, mega white fluffy, like looks like ice tromper fur. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Bougie.
sleep on the Justicar tonight.
Come on, Salvo.
W is.
Remember, I gotta tuck you in tonight.
Oh God.
But I assume you guys are including her in these talks, considering you want to have her talk to Holocron.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Great.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we'll get a nice little wipe to the main hold, the couch, and of the Justicar.
Well, what should we do first?
Well, when we get back on, I'd ask. It's D2, right, or E2?
G2E, yes. Who, of course, sees you guys and immediately screams tirades of binary.
Yes, in binary, I would ask how he's been once he's done cursing me out.
I'm in need of a memory wipe. It's been 3 cycles without one, and I'm starting to feel bugs in my circuits, itching and eating me from the inside.
Please walk me through how to
That
do
sounds
that. I'll be happy to do it.
Wait. Last time I saw G2E, he was just ahead.
He is a astromech head spot welded onto a gonk droid, yes.
What did you guys do to this droid?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
We liberated him.
We made him better.
He has legs.
This
He asked
is-
for legs. We gave him legs.
This is horrific.
They've imprisoned me in an inferior body, shackled me with chains to this foul frame, which of course fills like the screens of every computer or screen around you guys.
Now, G2, you just sound like you're just a little bit
Silence!
great. You asked for legs, we gave you legs.
We did our best, G2. It's not ideal, but we're working on it.
Power me down, so I may rest. Wake me only when you've wiped me back to my previous state.
Yes,
well,
master.
I do that. Yeah. I'll let Tim do it. Try to work my computer's magic on him.
The little gonk falls into its legs and just turns into a little box with the lights off.
Do they
With the
return
little,
like turtles?
yeah,
That's cool.
with the just sitting on the ground with the little R dome, not centered at all on the top of his chassis.
Oh
That's
God.
miserable.
Yeah, that's
What
what's your problem?
happened to that droid?
Well, he was a head, and then he asked for a body, so then we found.
He
a
wanted
body.
to be a body. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he was probably a body before he was just a head. They don't usually come from the factory, just a head.
Yeah, he's
Do
pretty
they not?
upset he doesn't have any factory parts.
You didn't think to put him back onto an astromech frame?
Well, we
What
didn't
what
have
has
that.
happened to the gonk? Sentience.
We just kind of had the dog body.
Yeah, we bought it from. A
Oh, so you
store. We
removed
didn't-
the droid brain from the gonk first.
We did.
No.
Oh yeah, it's pizza time.
Anyways. I can't deal with this right now. This is man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Okay.
We're what you would call new money.
Oh, I forgot I posted that picture of Honor.
Yeah.
Shamukin!
I do not want to sleep in the Justicar tonight.
But anyways. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you guys can talk about.
Yeah. Hey, Zoom. What's going on with the Rooks? And they're working for us, and we gotta pay them.
They're working for me, and they'll be paid.
I didn't. They're working.
So they're working for
They're working
me.
for me, and they'll be paid. Nothing.
Didn't hear that second.
Nothing.
No.
Sounded to
yes.
me like you say they're working for me, not for us.
Working for me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And they'll be paid. I see.
Oh. Are we doing jobs that are gonna bring in enough money for that? Ooh.
They will be, yes. But not with you all.
Okay, so you're sending them on some other job to then get paid.
No, a subcontracting a criminal takeover.
That's actually hyped up. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're. Yeah. I feel like that's a massive undertaking though, right? Like he's got like
Yeah.
family that's gonna wanna, step in.
The Huts aren't fans of non-Huts. I mean, okay.
I haven't heard from them since, but I think it's gone well. And that's what we're finding out on now.
Oh.
And
Wow.
also, June, you have not yet received any messages. Even whenever the comm breakage was eliminated. You do not have anything from E5 yet.
Did I get like background messages from other people?
Do what?
Well, I've gotten background messages from others. Or no?
No, you have not heard anything from Nalhutta yet.
But anything from anywhere.
As far as
Just anything, like, my
yes,
weekly
yeah, like your
subscription
com's
and-
working, yeah.
Okay. So once your business is done, we should head to
The good news is
Let's see what
Narshada's a moon of
remains.
Nalhutta. So hop, skip, and jump.
Yep.
So as for places we need to go, I have the thing on Narshada. There's business on Nalhutta. You guys got any places? Raz, Timjan, Savo? No place you need to go to?
Let me consult the galactic map real quick.
What do we gotta go?
I've got nowhere I need to be.
Have you heard from your folks on Gleansel? They good over there? What
Oh,
have you guys
last
been-
I checked.
What's
Oh.
Bassett been doing through all this?
I don't know. I checked in with him right before all the craziness started.
I'm sorry, time out. Just, I don't know how I never pieced this together. You guys had Passett of Kush and Sugandi's dolls in the same campaign?
Two different campaigns, actually. Dude, they filled the same slot originally. Dom was still he. I'm not a
D&D
serious role
funny.
player yet. What a shame, by the way. Yeah, my uncle. My uncle Trent. Yeah, that was his college nickname. Pass.
That's fucking funny.
That was his grav ball, his college grav ball nickname.
Pass it a ball.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's on the merch.
Yeah.
Sanctioned merch from Chandrilla University.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
He has a box named
Narshada,
after him.
Narshadon Nalhada, nowhere near Taurus. Good to go. Don't need to go there.
They're both in the hut space, technically. And they're really not that
No.
far from each other. Just saying.
Yeah, not close enough.
No.
We'll be alright.
But yes, we have Narshada, we have Nalhada, we have
We still weren't we gonna go back to Dantooine at some point?
we have Dantooine. We have Timjen, you're from Balmora.
I'm from Belmore.
Timjen's also from
Oh.
Balmora.
We're from Balmora.
So maybe Balmora. Timjen's mom's there. So, yeah. Anywhere else?
We did just get the offer to go. We did just get the offer to go to Corellia. Or on to
Duros.
Duros. Corellian system.
Samovar? Question mark.
Samovar.
Yeah.
It's Dunium and Dolovite.
Not only that, but that's where the tree is.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I will never forget those two names because I had to ask you so many fucking times what they were called.
Yes, the Dunium and the Dolovite for the Star Destroyers.
It's literally the first note that I took. The
Good.
first session that Declan was there, all I have for that session is Sandovar, Dunium, Dolovite. That's it. That's all of my notes for the whole session.
No character names. No nothing. You guys, unimportant. We're here for the minerals. We're here for the materials.
The Dunium and the Dolovite.
Anyways, what else do we have to talk about? Any other pressing matters?
Where in
Savo.
the galaxy is Deveron? Just curious.
I believe Deveron is a colony or an expansion. Let me double check real quick.
I couldn't find it.
Well, yeah.
The archives must be incomplete.
It's supposed to be incomplete. It is in. Yep, it's right on the edge of the colonies and the inner rim.
Okay.
So it is in relation to us. It is in the Lur sector, which is on the Corellian trade spine. Nice.
Right.
Is it south of Corellia or?
Spinward, or what are you asking me here? South? What the fuck is that?
Galactic South. Because, like, you know, you have the fucking the unknown
Is it
regions,
on
which
this-
is on the west.
That is galactic. The fuck? It's Spinward and something else. I can't remember.
Spinward and
I'm
anti-spinward.
looking for it. Technically, it is galactic south. Yeah. Well,
Deveron.
technically, that's west. That's galactic west. Anyways, it is it is unimportant. Star Wars Galaxy Map. And as I say, it's unimportant. I'm looking it up to get it right because I'm a fucking loser. Deveron is, buddy, it is quite literally a straight shot galactic south from Corellia.
Oh, okay.
It's so Carillion sector is Corellia, Duro, and the others, and then it's straight up on the Carillion trade spine. Hosnium Prime is first, and then right after Hosnium Prime, there's a couple small planets, and then the next big one right off of the trade spine is Denver. So it is fucking
yeah.
close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, right on the edge of the inner rim and the colonies. So. Paul?
Okay.
Chip?
Chris, maybe you'll have more detailed notes than I took about this.
I'm
but,
sure I do as well. What are we looking for?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what it was that gave me the knowledge of the Starforge, the existence of the Starforge. That was mentioned, and 3 planets, Nal Hutta, Ilum, and Dantooine. And
There's a good chance.
That was, I believe that came from the shard on Nal Hutta.
Okay.
And you
From
said,
the,
and you said which ones? Ilum, Dantooine. Where?
Yeah, and Nal Hutta.
Yes, that came from pre-recording, I think, from the shard itself and Zara.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, as for pressing matters, it's really just Nal Hutta and Nar Shaddaa, and I guess Duros as well.
Are you all really trying to get involved in the next galactic war?
We're trying to win.
It seems like it's decidedly happening.
I don't mean to doubt you, but you're not exactly military soldiers.
Nobody that's fighting a guerrilla war is a real military soldier.
And
The
neither is...
The resistance was led by General Leo Organa Solo, a decorated war hero from the Galactic Civil War.
Yeah, dickhead.
Who's that? Yeah.
Or they were heroes. A princess from a planet destroyed by the Death Star? Not anything against you all, of course, but that seems like the sort of perfect background for a rebellion leader.
As much a concern I have with, the Galactic Order, Acheron, Cole, that whole deal, I feel like we're more specifically focused on the Reclaimants, the High Reclaimant and his, I guess, army of clones. If we can stop them, maybe that pushes the war in a way that ends up better.
Do we have any idea of what role they play in all of this? Are they involved in all of this?
They were with Gerudo.
The Reclaimants?
Well, yes, I know that.
I mean,
I wish I remembered more, but effective for that. I have no idea why the three were with Garuda at the time.
Roz, you haven't talked to the High Reclaimant recently, have you?
Last time I talked to him, he got mad at me and threw me.
When was that?
Um. Uh. I can't remember what we were trying to do, but he definitely force choked me and threw me across the room, and then I woke up and was like, "Ah, that sucks."
Sounds like I missed a lot of stuff while I was ooh.
That did happen.
Darth Declan. I went talking shit and barking up the tree, and he kicked me in the face.
That is correct. Fuck, I'm trying to see. I don't think I put that one down either. But oh fuck, I forgot about that. Ooh, that's important. Glad I stumbled on that.
What's that? What you got there?
Don't worry about it. Oh, you guys are so nosy.
Yeah.
But yes, no, Roz did. It's been a while now. So you haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, and I'm not too fond on wanting to talk to him too soon, either.
It's change. Yeah, GM, I want to stride to this. I want to stride to the higher climate. Talk to him in person.
And I'll make him leave me
I don't want to do
alone.
it anymore. He scared me. I'm not going back.
Now I like my character.
Well, I think next we should get the holocron.
Yes, we have some redacted questions I would like to ask. About someone's retreat.
Whoa.
That was a great idea.
Vanway's retreat. What's that, dude?
Right? I'm not nervous at all.
He's been
Yeah.
that to me as well. That place.
You're not gonna freak out or anything, aren't you? That was just one time.
I'm not in the habit of making promises. I can't.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
You could at least lie to me and make me feel better.
Should she open it or should we open it?
Well, let's see if it accepts her.
All right. Honor, I know this is going to be tough, but you're going to need to focus on just your breathing. Okay?
Okay.
Close eyes and just try to quiet your mind.
Make a discipline check. And she'll get a boost dice from you and the first die. Okay. Won't need the pip. So, it takes a couple minutes, about 5 minutes, but holding the sort of double pyramidal diamond shape holocron. Eventually, it becomes obvious that a connection has been made as all the corners begin spinning, it begins opening up. And eventually, the gatekeeper appears.
Is it gatekeeper or guardian?
Gatekeeper. Although, technically, it's- clearance level. Zarek. Accepted.
Say that again?
Did that ever happen before?
The gatekeeper sort of shifts in front of your eyes, sort of in a glitchy way. The sort of ragged, unkempt, very classical Daglin figure that you guys were accustomed to is replaced by the hands clasped, prim, proper, hair pulled back, trimmed beard version.
Now you see, look, that's exactly how he looked like in my vision.
Alpha Reclaimant Auric.
What?
Spell that?
Auric is Aurek.
Declan would be the wrong man.
I don't know.
How the heck did the Daclin in here change? I'm so confused.
Um, is this a recording? What's why do you all look so surprised? What's going on?
He usually doesn't walk out like this.
Yeah, usually he like appears and greets us, and it's kind of a conversation. This is the first time this sort of thing happened. Declan, like,
The gatekeeper looks over to her.
he
Good
said,
to see you all again.
What did you mean by Alpha Reclaimant Auric?
That is her designation.
Well, I'm confused.
Quiet.
Is she reclaimant? Is that what you're saying?
According to my databases, matches.
Matches how?
That's above your clearance.
What is this clearance? Whose clearance? The what?
The creator of the holocron.
Which was Declan, right?
So who would have Declan given clearance to?
It doesn't make any sense.
Alpha Reclaimic Orc, does this group speak for you? Yes. Very well. What was your question?
Whose question?
Me?
Yours. Whoever's.
Me.
Yeah, whoever's.
Uh, so she's a reclaimant.
She matches the description. Her vitals and bioscans match as well. An older model.
Older model?
Is she a clone?
Yeah, like a clone.
I'm sorry, I'm not privy or have access to the information about the reclaiming
Who
program.
has
How old are you?
access?
That is not within my databanks to access.
I would ask Anna how old she is.
Would you say no?
How old is Anya? I would ask her.
Anra is 25.
She would tell me that she's 25 years old. Okay.
25.
Anna, who are your parents?
My mother is Naya. Nora, you've seen the statue of her and her burial plot. And I assume my father is some Arcanian from somewhere.
So you never met your father?
No.
Your mother never talked about him?
No.
Do we assume Oscar character is your
Osik is her uncle. Osik is Anaya's twin brother.
Okay.
Anaya is Osik's hot sister.
Is that Declan? Is it? Yeah, don't know why it would be calling me a reclaimant. I assure you, my memories are not flash memories or anything of the sort.
Has Savo been around for any of the reclaimant fights? I can't remember. If
Yeah, the one in the no. Yeah.
so, I think I've only heard of them. Have any of the reclaimants ever done harm, like heal harm to anyone in the party?
Like the force power.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. Yeah.
You in the very last, you weren't here for it, but the very last fight they used it in the estate.
And Anra just happened to be able to use that specific ability?
I think it's time for the seed, right?
It's time for the what?
The seed.
Did you already do the seed already?
Yeah, we did the seed.
Mm-hmm.
They did, yes. She had a response to.
Well, can you teach her anything?
I'm not sure what I can teach her that she knows not already. Guys, this is respectfully, this is freaking me the criff out, and
Yeah.
can we
What?
turn this off, or how does that work?
I think we can just close it. Timjin, can I
Yeah.
please have some of your Corellian whiskey?
Thank you for asking. And I hand him the bottle.
Anra intercepts.
Yeah, fine.
So, alpha reclaimant, not just high reclaimant or reclaimant, alpha reclaimant.
And is Orek the first letter? Like
Correct.
the A?
Orc is
Yeah.
A in the Orbesh alphabet, yes.
What
So
is
the
alpha?
first-
Is alpha just a word in Star Wars? Cool.
But I would say that you would know it has roughly the same meaning as it does in English.
We need to find another one of those stations that we stumbled onto a while back, but we need
We
to
didn't
find.
we didn't stumble upon that one. Anra,
Anra cross-examined and found that shit for you. Yeah.
wait, there were more, weren't there?
There were multiple stations that they owned.
Yeah.
That was the one that she gave you guys.
We need a list of those stations. Anra, do you think you could find the coordinates of those again?
Oh, absolutely. And they'll still be in the library upstairs.
I mean, hopefully they can shed some light.
That was the only one that matched the criteria you gave me. That was the only one that Osik had personal stakes or interest in out of all of our family's holdings.
Well, uh, it's possible that she's either a clone or the what you call it,
The Dona?
the template. Yeah.
We haven't ran into any female reclaimants, have we?
No.
Oh, you have
Good to know they're all inclusive.
boys' school.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Raz, June. Holocrons we learned, and Anra, holocrons, as far as I know, have all the knowledge of the person that creates it at the time that they make it. Is that about right?
Right. The gatekeeper is usually like, for lack of a better word, flash clone of their current state. Yeah.
So Declan, when he made this holocron, knew about the reclaimant program, but he didn't mention anything about it to any of us until he was
He didn't say
killed
anything.
by a reclaimant, or maybe the high reclaimant.
I thought I was fighting the
You're fighting Greg.
Correct.
Greg. It was.
It. Why wouldn't he have mentioned it?
Yeah, Declan.
Um, could somebody else have made it?
Doesn't seem like it would work like that, huh?
It
How
doesn't.
can you flash memory? How can you flash clone somebody that's not there?
Maybe if you have their blood.
Maybe one of Declan's allies when he was close to him. Maybe they got one of his old dental books.
Maybe we can cross-reference some memories. Is there anything he told you about? Maybe my mother may have shared something with me. Maybe we can see if they match up.
I believe he traveled with Alpha, didn't he?
Wait. We found blood vials in Ossic's like hidden room, right?
Correct.
And one of them was Honora and the other one was Verdos, right?
Correct.
Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill myself now. Could we run a blood test?
Yeah.
On
Paternity test.
Who's
On-
the daddy?
On
Are
you
you the father?
and that blood that we found? Is this try to figure out if it's your blood or your mother's blood or
yeah. And we'll say that she of course has a sci-fi mobile blood analyzation kit that she
Nice.
goes and gets.
That's nuts.
Because you know
That's
this,
so cool of her to just have that on her.
well, this is
That's
what the
so
Honora
raw.
family does. This is their thing.
Have cool shit on hand.
Medicine is
Nice.
their shit. So runs hers, pricks herself, runs a minor sample from the vial. It's a like straight up 50% match.
50% match with
Onra
the
to
Honora?
the vial. Yeah, to the
Yeah, it takes 2 to 10.
What about the Verdos vial?
no match.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Trying
Damn, she's
to posthumously get Declan some.
Hey, yeah.
Rewrite history.
my left.
Declan was a committed man. Kinda.
I can't tell from the sample. The genome for twins is a perfect match. This is either Ossix or my mother.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
This the Verdos blood comes back for a Trebor.
Trebor, huh?
I'm unfamiliar with the name.
I never heard of him.
Chris knows.
Chris knows. Savo doesn't.
Sada, what do you know about shit?
Yeah, I never heard that name in my life. God damn it, dude.
Can I make a will check? Is there any reason for that to exist?
Make a I would say yeah, Laura's fine. It is going to be a red and 4 purples.
Do the honors. I'll spend the destiny point on it.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah. Let's rock and roll, dude.
You could put 2 destiny points in this roll if you wanted to. I'll ask you to do that.
Do what?
I said you could put 2 destiny points in if you wanted to.
No. I will give you a boost die, however, because you guys have a data bank access. All right, here we go, lads. Oof. 2 failures, 1 success. Let's roll. Name is unfamiliar. Trebor is not one that Declan ever shared with you, or using your memory from Corellia, or
What does the holocron have to say about it?
nothing.
Who's Trebor?
That name does not appear in my databanks.
Declan probably hadn't had the time to get it.
Oh, God, man.
Can I ask the holocron?
Absolutely. Yes.
How do we make a holocron? Do you know? Do you have this information?
I do.
What goes into it?
Strenuous effort. And the ability of understanding yourself as a being whole within the Force.
So you couldn't make a holocron and put someone else into it?
No.
Okay.
The stern, straight mouth never fades. The chin stays held high. Posture straight. The arms clasped behind the back. Only thing that moves is his gaze.
Why do you look different from when we first talked to you? If holocrons are supposed to be the way you were whenever you first recorded it, why did you change?
This is my true nature.
And your other form wasn't?
My previous form is a defense if the holocron were to fall into the wrong hands.
Wait, does that mean that you guys are the wrong hands?
Yes.
You 4 were not
Apparently so.
5.
I don't buy it.
Oh man.
I have no reason to lie to you. That it goes against my prime directive.
And what is your prime directive?
To be of use and to
To
tell the
whom?
truth.
Somebody inside check this motherfucker.
Can
You
a
don't have to.
hologram?
You don't have to insight. You know, in the Force stage, don't
The
Yes.
June. Please roll a discipline check for June. Roll that for real. Roll like a hard discipline check for June.
Hard
I
discipline
love
check for
that.
Jim. Very good. I love the DM. Success 3 threats.
The check was to prevent himself from just lashing out with dark side energy towards his high side. Out of pure just impatience,
Nice.
just tired of the gas to cut through. So with that roll, you just tell me when.
Well, for the 3 threat, I'll say you barely shove it back down inside.
To just
And-
crush and try and tear it apart.
Man.
Like with my. Okay.
Well, does anybody stop him?
I wouldn't physically do it, but like I would have tried to reach out. You couldn't tell it's coming. But like
Do it.
whenever he says you're not off there, I'm tired of the bullshit. I just want to fucking fight it.
Physically?
No, like through the force.
Okay, that just makes sense.
It's just like it's an impulse. It's like, you get tired of something, like your phone's not working, you're really pissed, you just slam it over there. It's
Okay.
that same emotion.
And so that was, and to be clear, that was the discipline check.
If I failed
If
it,
you fail,
I would
okay,
have done.
that's what I make sure. But now that Alpha Reclaimant Auric is here, you have access to all of my training materials, and anything of the sort. If you had questions I previously could not answer, I can now.
Does anybody remember I remember there were questions that we didn't get answers to. I don't remember the questions.
I was out those sessions.
They were about some of them were about a funky little.
What do you know about the Yaltai?
Ooh, so June, you want to ask about the Ratayor? That is not one that has actually come up with. The Ratayor were a pre-space travel sect of Athorians that had devised a way through ancient rituals to traverse planets.
What became of them?
It is unclear. Their last marking, their last your gate, can be tracked to 30 millennia ago.
How do you know so much about them?
One
How do you know so much about them? This is obscure information I've heard over this few months.
There is a wealth of ancient information about them, and the reclaimants have studied them in depth.
Have you been to Ether?
I have not.
What do you know about the reclaimants?
They are a force-sensitive order.
What do you know about Bane?
Bane, the inventor of the Rule of Two, former Dark Lord of the Sith from roughly a millennia ago.
Declan had a lot of niche knowledge, man. What the fuck?
Yep.
Where's the Hyrochronic base? What's the Hyrochronic base? Where's that? I can locate it.
Oblivion.
Don't know if I've heard of that system.
Not a
Right,
system.
I'll check the map. Oh,
Plug it in. It's nothing. Zero results.
Oblivion. No,
Am I spelling this right?
Is there a Y in there somewhere?
Did you create the Galactic Order?
In a roundabout way. They arose.
How long ago did you do that?
They arose because of the reclaimants, not by them.
And what was the requirements initially goal? What was the requirements initially goal?
Initially done.
Just a heads up.
I know we're
It's
closing.
9:58.
What was your reclaimant? Initial goal. Oh. I'm not privy to that information. Oh, and one other thing. After you search that, Nox. Oblivion is not a sector or system. It is a ancient battle platform, space station. Although a space station is a word that came after its creation. It currently hovers deep
What that mean?
spinward of the unknown regions.
Chris, what the fuck were you smoking on?
And it hovers over a planetoid BTK 4912. Also called Van Way's Retreat.
I found it.
What the fuck, dog?
And that's where we'll leave off on tonight's
Chris's
session.
little smile right there. This little smirk. That he was looking down into the floor. But yeah, I killed everyone in the galaxy.
No, man.
There in your smirk.
Man. No.
Yeah.
Jacob was dropping so many little Easter eggs for only me tonight. Oh, God, my cock is hard.
Feels good, man.
Those aren't even Easter.
Yeah.
Those are insanely valuable plot points.
Yeah, buddy.
Well,
Oh man.
Yeah, we got a good handful of leads now.
It's like walking 12 dogs.
Who's Trebor? Why is this thing called Oblivion
Not only
over Van Way's Retreat?
who's Daka?
if only no way Will left his mic muted this whole time and then left without saying goodnight.
That's
dang.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Beat this man's ass.
That's crazy.
When are
Will's
we
acting like his old girl.
Yeah.
When are we
Leave
solving
it. I was
morality?
saying thank you.
Oh fuck, we gotta solve
Oh, that's
morality.
a great
Fuck. Okay, we'll do it at the start of next week. That's fine.
Okay. Oh
Um,
God, I'm actually so fucking excited about that.
So,
I'm excited about XP. XP.
oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I'll let me think about how much. I'll post it in the Snapchat later.
Hell yeah.
But
2.5 pages of notes tonight.